World-famous chef, James Beard Award winner, and successful restaurateur, Daniel Boulud has earned himself a name synonymous with quality. I'm Divya Gugnani here in New York City at his flagship restaurant, Daniel. So let's go behind the burner and meet the chef to learn his secrets on French fare. So I'm here with Chef Daniel Boulud. Daniel, what are you making for us?
Well, I'm preparing for you scallops seared with a crust of Japanese rice flake and on a ragu of haricot, like a little casserole of beans. And I have wonderful, look at those
cranberry beans,
fresh cranberry beans, yellow wax beans, haricot vert, some onions, some tomatoes, some garlic. Very simple, very light, very Provençal. So the first thing is we season the scallops. Those are beautiful little sea scallops from Maine. And then I'm putting a little bit of egg wash, and we're only crusting on one side only. A little bit of egg wash now.
And that's because you want to hold the rice paper flakes on there.
And then I'm putting that on the rice paper flakes, and that give you a nice
grab
crust. You want to do one?
I'll do one.
I have all the beans already prepared, which will be cooked. And so we have the cranberry beans, we have the yellow wax bean, the haricot vert, and a little bit of onion. And what's important is that you cut them about an inch long, so they go together very well with the cranberry beans. If you can't get any fresh cranberry beans, you can get some dry. You pre-soak them, and they work wonderfully also.
And so use dry if you don't have the fresh.
Absolutely. So here I am putting a little bit of olive oil. We're gonna start to cook the scallop, the rice side.
Right.
And you don't have to be too hot. It's gonna take just the time it takes. So bean fricassée, same thing. Half olive oil. Put some onion. So you let the onion sweat, garlic, be careful. And we let that sweat without getting any color to it.
Right.
So I made a basil pesto, but the best to make a pesto, you get the fresh basil, you get plenty of it, you boil water, you throw the basil in it, take the basil out, just 10 seconds, and then drain it, put it in the blender with some olive oil, some garlic, some pine nuts, a little bit of parmesan if you like parmesan. So now the onion is sweating.
Yep.
It's good to finish the cooking of the beans inside the onion as well. So you put a little bit of beans here, the white beans.
And you blanched these a little bit, have you?
Well, of course, the cranberry beans, you want them to be cooked. And what's very important with the yellow wax bean is that it's totally cooked. And I have a little chicken stock here and putting a good tablespoon of pesto inside here. So now that everything has been almost cooked, I'm turning these like this. So
nice.
Now they're getting crispy.
Yeah, golden brown color.
Yeah, absolutely, that's important. So I'm putting now a little diced tomato. So the tomato has been peeled, seeded, and cut into small dice.
Right.
And then we're gonna put also a little bit of lemon segment inside. Yeah, just a touch, like that. A little bit more salt, and a little bit more olive oil into it. Okay, we are ready now to plate. First, of course, you can serve that in a large dish. Depends if it's family style or not. But here at the restaurant, this dish, of course, I made it very simple for you. This is the simplified version of what we do here at Daniel.
So chef, what do you do if you don't have a ring mold at home?
It don't matter. You put it in a nice dish to look nice and all that. I just wanted to make sure that I make it ready for you.
You can use a cup or something like that.
Exactly.
And place it in a cup.
So here we have the sea scallops. I'm putting the Pistou broth, and then I'll pour that right around like that.
Beautiful colors. Really makes you feel like you're about to taste spring.
And then we put a couple of leaves of basil. That's how simple it is. Okay, are we gonna have a taste?
We are. I'm ready to taste your beautiful dish. I'm gonna dig in.
Yep. You see, the importance is that one side is crusty, the other one is kind of very moist.
Yeah.
It has this layer of flavor between the scallop itself, which is kind of sweet and briny, and a great concentration of green with the pesto.
A little bit of crunch from the beans.
Absolutely.
It changes up the texture a
and
little bit.
And a little anisey from the basil. Well, have a little bit of chablis. Cheers. À la tienne. Bon appétit.
Stay tuned to Behind the Burner, where we give you the tips, tricks, and techniques that are lighting the culinary world on fire. For the recipe, Q&A, photos, and more, visit behindtheburner.com.